Every year,
farmers across the planet face the same challenge.
feed more people with less time, less land, and less margin for error.
To meet that challenge,
Humans have done what they do best: build bigger, faster, and stronger machines. Machines that turn endless acres of crops into neatly harvested grain in record time.
machines so powerful that they blur the line between engineering and madness.
These are not your grandpa's tractors. These are titans of torque and horsepower. They flatten fields, crush soil, and make human labor look like an antique. So today, we're counting down the top 10 most powerful agricultural machines ever built. A list that proves farming has officially entered the era of mega machines. From the world's most powerful tractor to the fastest combine ever made. Get ready to see what happens when human ingenuity meets raw mechanical muscle. Let's roll out with number 10. Let's start in Germany,
where precision engineering meets raw agricultural efficiency. Meet the CLAAS LEXION 8900.
one of the most advanced and efficient combine harvesters on the planet, with nearly 790 horsepower under the hood.
The LEXION 8900 can process up to 100 tons of grain per hour,
while consuming barely a liter of fuel per ton harvested. That's right. It's powerful and fuel efficient.
a rare combo in machines this size. The magic lies in its APS SynFlow hybrid system, which synchronizes threshing and separation for maximum efficiency.
No wasted motion,
No wasted energy, just relentless performance.
inside,
The cab feels like a high-tech office.
a panoramic view, touchscreen controls, and intelligent sensors that do most of the work for you.
Its CMOS automatic system constantly adjusts everything. Rotor speed,
Fan pressure, and sieve openings to match field conditions in real time. The harvester even unloads grain on the go at nearly 180 liters per second.
Imagine a waterfall of golden grain pouring into a trough, while the combine never stops moving.
And yes, it's built tough enough to run for 20 hours straight during peak season.
The CLAAS LEXION 8900 is what happens when German engineering meets the demands of modern agriculture.
Precise, smart,
And unstoppable.
At number 9, we head to the U.S.
It's big,
It's green.
and it wears the most famous logo in farming. This is the John Deere X9 and 1100, a machine that looks calm on the outside, but hides a monster beneath.
With around 690 horsepower, the X9 can handle over 100 tons of grain per hour, effortlessly gliding through wheat, barley, or corn.
Its massive twin rotors use Deere's Chevron feed accelerator, which ensures every stalk flows smoothly through the system. The result? Less grain loss, cleaner separation, and a yield that makes every farmer smile. The X9 also features an active vision camera system, which literally sees the crop and adjusts harvesting parameters on the fly. You don't just drive it, you supervise it. And comfort. Let's just say this cabin would make most luxury sedans jealous. Soft seats, touchscreen displays, noise isolation, climate control. Everything designed to keep you comfortable during 14-hour harvest marathons. Deere even made sure it's built. A 330-gallon fuel tank means it can run all day without a refill. And when it does need to unload, 5 bushels per second straight into the grain cart. The John Deere X9 1100 is America's heavy-hitting response to European innovation. Rugged, efficient, and endlessly reliable. Now we move to something that doesn't just harvest, it conquers. At number 8, meet the case. IH Steiger Quadtrac 620. A 682 horsepower monster that dominates fields with tank-like authority instead of wheels. It uses 4 independent rubber tracks, giving it unmatched traction and a surprisingly smooth ride. Those tracks also spread its weight evenly, minimizing soil damage. A big deal when you're pulling plows that weigh as much as small houses under the hood. 9-liter twin-turbo diesel engine roars to life, producing over 900 newton-meters of torque. That's the kind of force that could drag an airplane if you really wanted to. The Quadtrac isn't just about brute strength. It's equipped with AccuGuide GPS and AFS Connect, a precision farming system that keeps every pass straight, every turn perfect, and every job recorded.
The cabin swivels 40 degrees.
So you can look behind you without snapping your neck, and it's insulated so well that you barely hear the engine. The Quadtrac 620 is proof that power can be smart, and that no mud,
slope,
or weather can stop a determined farmer. Number 7, the new Holland CR10.90. The combine that still holds a Guinness World Record. In just 8 hours, this machine harvested 797 tons of wheat. That's enough to bake more than 10 million loaves of bread. Powered by a 16-liter Cursor diesel engine that produces 653 horsepower. It's not just fast. It's astonishingly efficient. Its secret is twin rotor technology. 2 counter-rotating rotors that handle grain gently but process incredible volumes. Each kernel is separated cleanly, with less than
2% loss
inside. It feels like a first-class airplane seat with touchscreen controls, automatic leveling, and grain moisture sensors. The CR10.90 can unload at 4 bushels per second while moving, meaning the operator never stops, never slows down. Built for endurance and precision, it's no wonder this blue giant is one of the most trusted harvesters in mega farming operations worldwide. When it comes to record-breaking performance,
new Holland CR10.90
sits comfortably near the top. We're halfway through the list, and now we enter the territory of legends. The Big Bud 747, the largest tractor ever built in the history. It's not a myth, it's real, and it's terrifyingly huge. Built in 1977 in Montana, USA, this one-of-a-kind machine produces 100 horsepower. Thanks to a 16-cylinder Detroit diesel engine, it's 27 feet long, 25 feet wide, and 14 feet tall. Each tire stands over 8 feet high, taller than most NBA players. The Big Bud was originally designed to deep-rip massive cotton fields in California. It could pull a 14-meter-wide cultivator faster than any other tractor at the time. Farmers joked that it didn't just plow the earth, it rearranged it. For years, Big Bud was used daily until the late 1980s, when it was retired and later restored by collectors. Today, it still works occasionally in Montana, a living monument to the golden age of overbuilt machinery. With a weight of 48 tons and enough torque to make the ground tremble, the Big Bud 747 remains the king of tractors. Everything else is just At number 5, we meet a modern marvel, the Fendt 1167 Vario MT. This machine is what happens when German engineering meets American horsepower. With 673 horsepower, it's one of the most advanced tracked tractors in production today. Unlike old-school designs, this Fendt uses a stepless Vario drive transmission, meaning you get continuous, perfectly smooth power delivery without gear shifts. Its massive AGCO Power 16 2-liter engine roars like a symphony of diesel thunder. But inside the cabin, it's nearly silent. You could hold a phone call or sip your coffee in peace while pulling a plow wider than a tennis court. It's loaded with smart tech, automatic traction control, load-sensing hydraulics, and ISO boost integration for any modern farm implement. Even better, it's eco-friendly. The engine is Tier 5 compliant, meaning it meets strict emission standards without losing power. The Fendt 1167 Vario MT isn't just powerful. It's civilized power. Power that's quiet, efficient, and perfectly controlled. It's proof that you don't have to be loud to be legendary. Trying to catch up. At number 4 comes one of the strangest looking machines on our list. The Vredo VT5518. It doesn't harvest. It doesn't plow. It spreads fertilizer. And it does so with power that most tractors can only dream of. This Dutch-built Titan runs on a 16-liter Deutz V8 engine, producing fine-earned 44 horsepower. That's more than some sports cars. Just to spray manure. It's designed with a custom hydrostatic transmission and all-wheel steering for unmatched maneuverability. Even when hauling a full 32,
No liter tank.
what makes it special is how fast and precise it is. The VT5518 can pump over 0 gallons per minute, evenly spreading nutrients over massive fields in record time. Its chassis uses air suspension and hydraulic weight distribution, keeping every tire balanced to minimize soil compression. It's not glamorous work, but it's vital. And the VT55 weight does it faster, smoother, and more efficiently than any tanker ever made. If farming had superheroes, this would be the one nobody talks about. But everyone needs... Number 3 brings us back to raw pulling power. The Challenger. Fendt 580. Built by AGCO, it's fitted with a 12-cylinder Caterpillar diesel engine, producing over 590 horsepower and 42% more torque than previous designs. This tractor isn't just strong, it's intelligent. It automatically upshifts or downshifts, depending on the load, ensuring you always get maximum efficiency. Mounted on massive rubber tracks, it handles soft soil and uneven terrain without losing traction. The MT875E can haul increments weighing up to 55, 0 pounds, and operate non-stop for 20 hours straight without overheating. The operator's cabin feels like a luxury car. Ergonomic controls, full climate system, and touchscreen telemetry that monitors everything. This isn't just a tractor. It's a mobile command center for modern farming. With its reliability, brute strength, and smarts, the Challenger MT875E earns its place as one of the most capable machines ever to hit the field. Runner-up, the CLAAS IH9240, a combine so powerful it can harvest an entire field before lunch. Under the hood, 9-liter FPT diesel engine generates up to 625 horsepower. It drives a 45-foot wide header and a grain tank holding 410 bushels, nearly 14.
0 liters of crop.
But it's not just about raw size. The 9240 uses axial flow technology, a single rotor system that gently separates grain, reducing damage and improving quality. It's so advanced it can record every yield metric, adjust threshing automatically, and sync that data with farm management software in real time. Even residue spreading is optimized. 6 chopping modes and twin disc spreaders ensure even coverage across 40 feet. Despite weighing 46 pounds, it's gentle on the grain and surprisingly nimble for its class. The CLAAS IH9240 is a farmer's dream come true. Speed, and precision in one red package, efficiency in the face, it would look like this. Finally, at number 1, a machine so outrageous it almost feels like science fiction. The Big Roy 1080, built in 1977 by the Canadian company Versatile. This 8-wheel drive monster runs on a 19-liter Cummins diesel engine, generating 600 horsepower. Not much by today's standards, but revolutionary for its time. Big Roy is huge, 30 feet long, 22 feet wide, and 11 feet tall. Weighing over 26 tons, it looks less like a tractor and more like something that escaped from a mining operation. What made it unique was its design. The engine mounted at the rear and a clear view cab up front with multiple cameras, so the operator could see the drawbar and rear equipment. Something unheard of in the 1970s. Its articulated body could flex vertically by 10 degrees, keeping all 8 wheels in contact with the ground. Unfortunately, it was too powerful for its own good. The massive weight compacted the soil too much. Only one prototype was ever built, but its legacy lives on. Big Roy proved that innovation sometimes means breaking every rule in the book, and maybe the ground beneath it. 2, the world's most powerful and most ambitious tractor, the Big Roy 1080. So, what have we learned from these mechanical giants? That farming isn't just about soil and seed. It's about science, engineering, and sheer power. From the precision of the CLAAS LEXION to the unstoppable might of Big Bud and Big Roy, these machines are more than tools. They're the beating heart of modern agriculture, where every bolt, piston, and algorithm works toward one goal: feeding the world. As populations grow and climate challenges rise, the next generation of machines will be smarter, cleaner, and maybe even autonomous. But one thing will never change: the farmer's drive to do more. Go bigger and push further. Because out there in the fields, power isn't just measured in horsepower, it's measured in human determination. So next time you see a massive tractor rumbling across the horizon, remember, that's not just a machine. That's progress on 4, or sometimes 8, wheels.